It appears that not all Labour supporters are thrilled with the current direction of the Starmer-led government. Recent developments suggest that his time as Prime Minister is facing challenges, as he's managed to alienate his own base within just 50 days. So far, the government has done little other than scrap the Rwanda policy and penalise British citizens for expressing themselves on Facebook and X. In today's video, we'll explore how Starmer has lost the support of many and why those who voted for him are now reconsidering their choice. But before we dive in, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and join our rapidly growing community. Let's start with a significant moment. Starmer attended a meeting with Northern Irish citizens, where he labelled an entire country as racist for opposing illegal immigration. Here's the statement by Starmer. It's safe to say that this didn't sit well with the people of Northern Ireland, who took to social media to express their outrage. Initially, Northern Ireland leaned towards supporting a Labour government after 14 years of Conservative rule. But after just 50 days and the recent insult, it seems the tide is turning against Starmer, with Labour voters across the UK joining in their discontent. The failure to deliver on promises and the apparent inability to lead has left many disillusioned. The stats speak for themselves. More than half of the population believes Britain is headed in the wrong direction. A poll by Ipsos revealed a decline in favourability for Keir Starmer and his cabinet. The poll showed a drop in the public's perception of Starmer, Deputy Prime Minister Angela Rayner, and Chancellor Rachel Reeves. Of those surveyed, 22% believe Britain is on the right track, while 52% think it's going in the wrong direction and 19% are undecided. Rayner also saw a dip in her ratings, with 33% viewing her favourably and 36% unfavourably. There's also been a slight increase in unfavourable opinions toward Home Secretary Yvette Cooper and Chancellor Rachel Reeves, with 28% viewing Cooper favourably and 33% unfavourably, and 27% viewing Reeves favourably and 35% unfavourably. If you want to stay updated on everything happening in the UK, make sure to subscribe to our channel. In other news, a man has been arrested on suspicion of murder, following a tragic house fire in Bradford that claimed 4 lives. Emergency services rushed to the property on Westbury Road in the early hours of Wednesday morning. A 29-year-old woman was pronounced dead at the scene, and 3 children, 2 girls aged 9 and 1 and a 5-year-old boy, died after being taken to the hospital. A 39-year-old man was arrested at the scene on suspicion of murder and was also hospitalised with critical injuries. West Yorkshire Police's Detective Chief Inspector Stacey Atkinson stated, "In other news, British taxpayers are funding arts, infrastructure and tech projects in regions wealthier than some parts of the UK, according to a new study. The government's overseas aid budget, diverted through universities and quangos, is being used for projects such as an all-female traditional opera in Shanghai, a rural crafts exhibition in Shenzhen, and a temporary cycle lane in Mexico City. Some of this funding is even going to Ordos City in China, a city wealthier than 69 regions in the UK. The Institute for Economic Affairs, IEA, uncovered this spending and criticised it as Robin Hood in reverse. The report, compiled by Mark Tooley, argues that these funds should be redirected to the world's poorest people and regions. Tooley suggests that taxing hard-working people in disadvantaged areas of the UK to fund projects in affluent regions abroad is a backwards policy, with aid money going to areas richer than those funding it. The report also called for an amendment to the Blair-era International Development Act 2002 to ensure aid is reserved for regions with a gross national income per capita of less than $10,114. What are your thoughts on Starmer? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to join our fast-growing community. Take care and goodbye.